Hey there, everybody. It's Squidstorm TV here from twitch.tv/SquidstormTV. Basically, doing a beta release tips and tricks just to let all the beginners know what's available in the beta currently in its state. Today, the patch for the skill resets went live. So now for 2,000 gold, you can reset your attributes. For 2,000 primordial affinity, you can reset your passive skill tree. We'll get into that in a little bit later. We're going to go left to right, and I'll quickly go over some things for you. Xannifer Stark, the biggest thing you need to know about her is you can remove your gems. She also sells gems to you. If you accidentally sell an item to her that you want to get back, that's the buy it back tab. Alright, moving on. This is going to be your chest. First one's going to be unlocked for you. Second one's going to be 50k. Third one's going to be 300k. Mojave, he's going to be your merchant. Weapons, armor, jewelry, your potions, and your buyback feature. Next is going to be your mandate. This is the guy you're going to first talk to when you're level 1 just starting the game. You're going to want to talk to him, go through the mandates, finish the quest, turn it in. You're going to get a small reward, sell what you don't want, and rinse and repeat. Now, once you hit level 15, you have the option to go and talk to Alexander Ivankin. One thing I will say before we get into expeditions is once you get into expeditions, if you're not level cap already, expeditions only give you about half the XP that you get from mandates. So it's better to finish leveling up to max level in mandates and hit level 20 prior to joining expeditions. However, if you do want to go into expeditions at level 15, you're more than welcome to. First thing about expeditions is when you go in, veteran mode's going to be grayed out. It's going to have a lock on it just like the one underneath. You go in, you hit adept. The first floor is going to be +1 mobs. And you get bonus magic find of 10%. Meaning the first floor is going to have level 21 mobs, second floor level 22, third floor 23, etc, etc. So you get to the end of each floor, you have a choice: blue portal, red portal. Blue portal takes you back to town, end of expedition, you collect a small reward. Red portal takes you to the next floor, and as long as you don't die, if you're in solo mode, you get 3 tokens per floor. If you're in multiplayer, as long as the whole squad doesn't wipe, you're good to go. Let's see what else. Oh, good thing about this is once you get to the point where you can farm adept easily, 5th floor completion, if you close it out after the 5th floor and say I'm done, automatic unique every time. Close it out after the 6th floor, the only option you're going to get is a blue portal because there's nothing past the 6th floor. That's the last floor of every expedition. So no red portal is going to exist. You go through the blue portal, you turn it in, and guess what? Now you get the option to receive 2 uniques after every run. So this is a really easy way when you first hit level 20 to farm up your unique items. Now, if you want to continue pushing on, you got all your unique items, you're starting to get some really good rares, and you want to start getting higher magic find and test your luck in some higher levels, you can go into Veteran 1. Magic find 40%, enemies are offset by 4, meaning the first floor of this one's going to be level 24 mobs, second floor 25, so on and so forth. Pretty self-explanatory. And I'm just going to hover over the next one so you can kind of see how it works. Basically, each one up is going to be +3. So this one +7, so level 27 first floor, level 30 first floor, level 33 first floor. So this one level 36, 39, so on, so forth. And I have not seen anyone with this one unlocked to know what the next mode is. Couldn't tell you. I've seen like up to Veteran 8 unlocked personally by one of the other content creators. Now, what I would suggest if you're farming would be to stick around 1 through 4 and Adept. Anything past that, you're going to see diminishing drop rate. I know it sounds crazy because this right here basically keeps going up, and it seems like, oh, the magic find's great. Well, guess what? It really doesn't matter if you can't make it to the 5th and 6th floor and get your uniques as well. And it's also going to slow you down. So basically you can no longer speed run. You're not getting anything much better than what you're getting from the previous floor. So you might as well just do it as fast as you can, right? Kind of just like farming in any other ARPG. Possible uniques you can get that I was talking about that can be really helpful. Stuff like this. And you can get these even as you're leveling up. As you see, some of the uniques that I picked up early on are like required level 5, required level 10, and then they jump up to 20. So 5, 10, and 20. I haven't seen a 15. Not saying they don't exist, I personally haven't seen them. 5, 10, and 20 when it comes to uniques. Past 20, no matter how high the item level is, the stats are pretty comparable. Like here's a 27 and a 25. If you look at the 25 and the 27, not much difference. The same with the... Oh, that's a level 10, so obviously that one's really bad compared to the others. But that just gives you an example. I think that's really about it when it comes to mandates expeditions. The next thing you need to know is come over to Demetra. She's going to give you the ability to sell interacts. That's your skill books to gain primordial affinity. Say I wanted to level this up. This skill hasn't been leveled up yet. I got 55,000 primordial affinity. Okay, level that up. Say I want to buy an interact so that I can get more affinity. Fine, I can do that. But guess what? Eventually she's going to run out of books. Either you're going to have to reset the game and buy more books from another vendor, wait the 14 minutes timer, or you have to go farm interacts out of mandates. Because if you try farming interacts out of Expedition, you'll notice that the skill books in Expedition only have gold value. They do not have primordial affinity value. So if you try selling the books out of here to Demetra, you're not going to get any primordial value. They literally zero primordial from the interacts out of Expeditions. So if you're trying to farm primordial affinity, the purple dust that gives you the ability to level up your skills, go to Dashing Eugene and just do mandates, farm your interacts up. Couple other things I guess that we might mention here would be the little person right here is how you open up your attributes. These two buttons allow you to reassign attributes and passive skill tree. Inventory, active skill tree, Gates of Fate, which is your passive. Obviously you click on the inner wheel right here and hit rotate if you want to rotate it. If your stuff doesn't line up, you're going to lose effects. As you can see, this got grayed out. I turn it back, boom, now we got the connection, those skills light back up. Basically how it works. I want to rotate the second wheel, same thing. Some of it grayed out, boom. Third wheel, currently inactive. They do not have the third wheel ready to go for this version of the beta. More to come at a later date. The content patch release that they announced, the schedule is going to be May. We're going to have patch 1 content release for beta. July, patch 2. September, you're looking at patch 3, the final beta testing phase. And if everything goes as planned, end of year final release date for Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. So if you want to keep up to date with Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem, tune in to me at twitch.tv/SquidStormTV. Wolcen also has a dedicated Twitter feed and a Discord, so make sure you check them out. I'll leave the links below the video, along with my Twitch channel. Go out, hang out with the community, theory craft away. There's nothing you can't do in this game. If you can theory craft it, you can do it. Are some of the builds going to be better than the others? Absolutely. But that's the power of you being able to theory craft and come up with your own builds. You are not bound to a class. You're only bound to your creativity and imagination in this game. And that's what I absolutely love about it. I hope you enjoyed this beginner's guide to tips and tricks. And y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the Big Wide World Twitch. Y'all have a wonderful day. My next video is going to be in probably about 2 days. I'm going to highlight the current Ranger build that I'm using. As you can see, it's a glass cannon build. Usually meant to be played in parties when you have a dedicated tank. Average damage that I'm currently at, with some really good gear and then some very subpar gear. I've already got my average damage up to 924 with a crit chance of 43, crit damage of 196. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I got some big crits. I'm hitting like 1.5k, 16 to 1700 every once in a while. And in a party, I haven't tested it since I reallocated my passive traits in a party yet. But I know solo I can hit 15 to 16. So probably in a party with some weakness stacks and stuff like that, I'll probably be seeing 2k in party. But we'll get to that, and I'll get that Ranger video uploaded for you, and the build guide with a little preview of the gameplay style, and the passive skill tree, and the active skill modifier choices that I made as soon as possible. Have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.